asked AI.
Torture has been a part of human history for centuries, and it is a practice that has been used by people of all cultures. Torture can be defined as the infliction of severe pain or suffering on someone, usually to force them to give information or confess to a crime. Torture can also be used as a punishment for a crime that has been committed. Over the centuries, there have been many different torture methods used. Some of the most common methods include waterboarding. This method involves pouring water over the face of the victim until they feel like they are drowning. Electric shock. This method involves applying electric shocks to the victim's body. Squeezing. This method involves squeezing the victim's limbs or body until they feel pain. Sleep deprivation. This method involves depriving the victim of sleep for extended periods of time. Forced labor. This method involves forcing the victim to work without pay or rest. Torture is a violation of human rights, and it has been condemned by the United Nations. However, torture is still used in many countries around the world. The effects of torture. Torture can have a devastating impact on victims. It can cause physical and psychological harm, and it can lead to long-term health problems. Torture can also cause victims to develop post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. The history of torture. Torture has been used throughout human history. It was used by the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. Torture was also used during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. In the 18th and 19th centuries, torture was used in many European countries. Torture was used in the United States until the early 20th century. It was used to punish slaves, and it was also used to silence political dissidents. In 1928, the United States passed the McNaughton Act, which outlawed the use of torture. However, torture has been used by the United States government in recent years. The future of torture. It is hoped that torture will eventually be eradicated from human society. However, there is no guarantee that this will happen. It is important to continue to fight against torture and to work to prevent it from happening. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.